saved it.
We always get hyphy, yet we don't talk anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I like how we used to do cold opens all the time, and now we just dance in the intro just to hype each other.
The evolution of intros is pretty nice. Pretty beautiful thing. Hey, everyone.
Hey, guys. Welcome back to
Best
Best of Friends X. Anyway, how was your week this week, G?
It was good, man. It was rainy.
Yeah, it's
And
just,
now
this
it's
is a
not.
skoosh.
Now it's just hot.
Now it's very hot.
It's hot.
And moist.
Ooh.
It's very, well, I'm moist because it's so hot.
It's very chody.
Very chody, dude. The chodiest.
We hope you guys are having a good week in this wonderful week of summer.
I just remembered that.
Yeah,
edit.
I know. We talk about stuff in the last podcast, to check it out.
Yeah, make sure you definitely check it out.
Because there's stuff we talk about.
Yeah, like 5 specific stuffs.
For 7 minutes. Sometimes a little bit longer, but that's just okay.
Yeah, I guess we should probably do an update for people because we're getting a few more listeners every week. But just a little update if you guys are new here.
My name is G.
This is G. My name is also G, but spelled with the CHRIS, but pronounced G.
It's actually, his legal name is Gii
Tougher.
Decides.
Yeah, tougher.
Topher?
Yes. Anyway, so basic concept. We do 5 random topics out of a hat, and we completely bitch about them for 7 minutes, or I make fun of G for 7 minutes. It's really either or.
Yeah, I'm the nice guy in this podcast. And yet people don't like me. It's funny.
Yeah, because I'm hilarious. He's hilarious. Fuck Nick Ken.
Fuck you, son.
Anyway, G.
You gonna tell my mom that I'm cursing the house? Fine.
Fuck. Go tell your mom. Shit. Little Chappelle Show
Reference.
ref there. Anyway, G.
Let's get it going.
You want to get it going?
Let's get it on.
Round 1.
I used to watch Dora when I was younger,
Oh, really? Why's that?
just because it was on TV. I was like in my teens when it came out.
I was a parent when it came out. Anyway, parent treatment to you versus your parents' treatment of your kids or their grandkids. So your nieces or nephews, since you have no spawn.
I mean, I have Andy.
Yeah, I guess I could count.
No, actually, that's another subject we should put in the hat because I
That's
know
a-
I have a
I have
friend.
so
I have
many-
a friend named Ray Mondragon who's very much like, you can't say your dogs are your kids. Murr, murr, murr.
Maybe I should be friends with Ray because he's 100% correct.
Whatever. It's just funny that people get upset about that. Anyways,
It's pretty funny that, never mind, that's not the topic. Anyways,
that's
we
why-
already wasted 30 seconds.
that's okay.
Yeah.
So the whole thing is there's that aspect that your parents treat your kids better than they treated you. Mm-hmm. Would you say that's correct?
Yes, because grandma or grandpa mode kicks in and then no rules matter anymore. It doesn't count. Like, oh, you want ice cream for dinner? Sure. But then me like trying to eat like a single like piece of candy. You know, candy back in the 90s was like, like this big. Maybe that's just my candy.
Yeah, Mexican candy was a lot bigger than that.
Oh, okay.
more
And like
chili.
just trying to eat like, you ruined your whole dinner, and then
Yeah,
I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Why are they getting ice cream for dinner? And I got yelled at for eating a snack-sized Butterfinger
as an adult.
as an adult. That happened like 3 weeks ago.
Watch your cholesterol.
The fuck?
I'm 30.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's kind of interesting.
I think it's true, man. I think the parents are fucking wild. Like, I mean, my mom was a very strict mother, but when it comes to my nieces and nephews, she's like all about them and lets them do whatever they want. And I'm just like, why? But I kind of get it, I guess. It's like,
Yeah.
they're not my kids to ruin. I ruined my kids already. Like,
Yeah. Right.
yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. I think it just comes to a point where they're just done raising kids, kind of what you're saying.
Yeah.
So they're just like, meh, I don't care anymore.
Do you think that there's like something with your kids having kids that makes you feel like your kids are a success, or like maybe not a success, but just like that? Oh yeah, like I don't know. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't know.
Could
I don't
be.
have
I don't
kids,
know.
so
Yeah. Could be.
not that I know of. But yeah,
Pretty sure you don't.
I hope not, because that'd be a really, really terrible thing to discover. I actually had a buddy that happened to.
Really?
He passed away last year. Rick, rest in peace, my man. He found out that he had an 18-year-old daughter.
That's random as shit.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, dude, I have a daughter. I was like, I didn't know. I was like, word. And then the first thing I asked him, just because I was such a dick, I was like, is she hot? He's like, Jesus, dude. She's kind of pretty. I was like, Jesus, man.
But anyway, back on topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents treat their grandkids so much better than they treated me. It's kind of funny.
Do they discipline them at all?
No, not at all. Like, I guess my daughter's a little different than my nieces or nephews because my daughter's me, so she's a little shithead. So she talks all kinds of shit to my parents, which I don't encourage, but I definitely don't try and stop it at the same time. So like they get in arguments, but like, yeah, man, my daughter's like, hey, grandma, can I get this? And she's like, sure, let's go to the store. And they come back with 15 other things. Yeah. I'm just like, man, I had to like do chores for like 4 days in order to get like a video game or some shit.
Did that ever happen to you with your grandparents?
Nah, man. Well, I guess my grandparents live in Nebraska, and I'm the only grandchild, more or less, that lives in Colorado, outside of the area of where they live. So I didn't grow up with my grandparents. Like I saw them every once in a while, but I was definitely not around my grandparents as much as my other cousins were.
Yeah, it's kind of the same way with me. I mean, my grandparents lived in Mexico growing up, so we'd go there during the wintertime and summer breaks. Mm-hmm. And I mean, they would spoil me, but I think they would just spoil everyone, you know, like
that's fair.
It was kind of, I think, an excuse for my parents to be like, have the kids, like, let us just be like adults for a minute. So they would just push us onto them, but they never really like, yeah, I guess they were always like, I felt like we were pretty spoiled over there. Yeah. But I don't really talk to them anymore, unfortunately.
My white grandpa, he every time I saw him, he'd give me a quarter. I'm like, cool, thanks, grandpa, for a quarter.
Did you call your grandparents anything different besides grandpa?
Their names.
You actually call them other names?
Well, yeah, because most people have 2 sets of grandparents, but both sets of my grandparents are still alive, which is different. So I have to differentiate when I'm talking to like my family, like my brothers or my nieces or nephews. I say like Grandma Shirley or Grandpa Clyde or brown grandparents.
Other.
Yeah, other. Just kidding.
Your white grandparents and white grandma, white grandpa, and other grandma.
Yeah. I will say though, I spent more time with my Mexican grandparents than I did with my white grandparents. Yeah. But I think that was more of like the cultural aspect of just how Mexicans are.
You had to be around your grandparents, yeah.
And I also had like 15 cousins that we would all literally stay at my grandparents' house. God, so I think that was, I might not have that many. Or I don't know.
Even if it's like 6 or 7, that's a lot to have in one area.
My dad has 6 siblings, I think.
I think my dad has 7. But
I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think...
Like, I remember all of them. I just don't remember the number of you people.
I think my dad's side of the family's my dad's dad, mom and dad, I think they cared more about us than my mom's side. Mm-hmm. I wasn't really close to my mom, my grandma on my mom's side. So my mom's mom. This is so stupid. My mom's dad is.
I'm following.
I'm not. I'm already lost. He was really cool. I wish I would have talked to him a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, I guess kind of going back to the whole thing in hand, like I don't think I was treated more or less better or worse. Like they would still yell at me, I think. So. Mm-hmm.
Also, like growing up, my grandparents, they weren't poor necessarily, but they lived in the town that my parents were born in, which has a population of like 110 people. And they still live in that town more. My Mexican grandparents moved down south during the winter because they can't stand the Nebraska cold.
We don't like cold, you guys. Just spinning that out there.
But yeah, so it was more like kind of growing up poor when I was hanging out with them, but
I love that, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, even being an uncle, I'm definitely they get away with more shit with me than they would with my sisters.
Yep.
I'm definitely more like, let's go to TCBY and sugar you guys up before we take you back.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely that uncle who will spoil the hell out of them and then just like give them like a ton of sugar to be like, good luck.
I drink with my niece. It's fine.
Yeah, because your niece is like 37.
She's not that old. She's like 20.
Yeah,
No, and then the last episode comes out on her birthday. Never mind. Sorry, Celeste. You don't listen to this anyway because you hate me.
Yep.
I want my sunglasses I bought you back.
So I want them too. So buy 2 pairs. So Chris has a niece who's 4 years younger than you?
Something like that. She's like 27 or 28.
She's pretty spoiled.
Definitely. 100%.
Yeah, you don't listen to this, so whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
I guess in that, my parents treat my niece almost the exact opposite of me growing up because we were so close in age.
Yeah.
And I think this is actually what spawned the question. But we were so close in age, it was like almost siblings growing up instead of a niece and uncle thing.
Yeah, yeah. That's kind of, I have a situation like that at my house. So.
And it was bullshit.
And that's time.
Bullshit.
But let me just add this real quick to that. Do you think that a lot of that has to do with just like trial and error with your parents like with you guys, and then being like, oh, we kind of have it figured out, or we shouldn't worry too much about it because it's not our responsibility?
Nah, they fucked up all three of us. So.
Moving on.
Round 2.
All right, G, what do we got for the next topic? Oh.
It's how we met.
Block party?
Tinder apps. So the subject is dating apps and the future behind them. Let's start off with Grindr. Have you ever used Grindr before?
Yes, exclusive. No, I've actually never downloaded a single dating app.
Good for you, man.
Because I don't necessarily understand the entire hookup culture. Well, I do, but
I was never good at it.
When I was in that culture, like in the early 20s or whatever, there was no apps for it. So you had to do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
And meet them on Xbox Live.
Oh, Jesus. Match.com.
Yeah, so I don't know.
eHarmony.
I don't understand the culture behind it personally, but
so
I'm also old.
I did use them for a minute just because I was like, yeah, like let's be depressed and party a little bit. And I will tell you, I've never had success with them. I'm terrible at them. So like the whole thing of
It's because you're weird, dude.
it's not even that I'm weird, it's that I'm weird when I'm texting.
Yeah, but
Because,
you have
like-
to like know you personally to like understand and decipher your text.
Yeah, no, but even then, like I knew that already, and
Yeah.
I would just kind of be like, how do I make this not awkward? Hey, it's like fuck, okay, but yeah, it's. I mean, I personally don't think there's anything wrong with just getting out there and just enjoying yourself in a safe manner for sure, you know. But I was never really good at it, like getting out there. Yeah, for sure, getting out there, but also with dating apps, like it's just having a conversation with someone and having the time to think about what you're saying is not a good thing for me. I'd rather just go on a date and be like, all right, like let's just throw it out there and like improvise like we do in this podcast, you know.
Yeah.
But
Dude, if we scripted this podcast, it would be way worse and less funny. Hey, I'd be like, yo,
ASL, do you remember that one?
age, sex, location.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember that on like MSN and AOL, and it's like, no, thank you. Like, I'm not gonna tell you any information about me because you're fucking weird.
13.
I guess I do kind of have a story.
Male.
It was on AOL, Instant Messenger, and somehow I don't even know if this is a real person or not because that's how AOL Instant Messenger worked.
I mean, it was a real person, just not.
Well, the person they said they were. I don't even remember how the fuck, but this girl just randomly like IM'd me and it's like, hey, I'm just looking for new friends. I'm like, okay, and then we just like casually talked for like months, and all of a sudden, like I found out that it was a girl, and I was like, oh, I had no idea you were a girl. That's cool. She's like, was that change things? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, oh, have you ever like thought about having like an internet girlfriend? I'm like, nah, not really. I'm good. Thanks.
Send me boobies and maybe.
This was before. This was like when I was like 13, dude.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
You can't be sending boobies when you're 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There was some type of stigma when I first signed up for like Bumble and Tinder that was very much like, this is shameful.
Yeah, there was definitely like a thing. It was like, oh, you're on Tinder?
Like, oh, you're a bitch for not being able to do this. Like, dude, I'm just out there just trying, you know.
I know, like, because I used to travel for work a lot, and all of my work, like people who had the same job as me,
Yeah.
they're just like, yeah, man, you got to get like Tinder and like Bumble and stuff. I'm like, why? It's like, just because like you're in a new city, it's cool to just go meet new people. I'm
It's
like,
not.
that's not.
It's
really...
funny because no one ever does that shit. It's just like you just want to hook up in a different state. Just say what it is.
Yeah.
Like that's what these apps are for. They're just for one night stands and maybe you'll meet the person, but more than likely you're just gonna find that one person you're gonna bump uglies with and just be like, okay, that was cool, or okay, that was weird, and then boom, that's the end of it.
And I guess like the whole idea of meeting new people is never an issue to me because I feel like I'm fairly personable. Yeah. I think my personality doesn't suck too much.
I think you need me to be that, but it's fine, whatever.
Okay, all right.
Jesus, I didn't even like that I said that. That was
Wow.
gross.
You should have seen how good I was at trivia, sir.
I heard you killed it.
Without you.
I heard Clark told me that's the first time he's ever seen you happy.
We'll talk about that later. Anyway, and it's like, I don't know. That's why like I don't understand this whole culture.
No, yeah.
I just like I've never had problems going out and like meeting people.
But it is the future of the dating world, man. I mean,
yeah, I think it is. It could be the future.
What sucks about that is it's like social media, but so much worse in the sense that
it's very specific social media.
Yeah, but you also have to be this character to impress this person and just hopefully meet them in person. So like, how does that work out to when you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna act like this like snotty fucking like fuckboy to make this shit happen. And you go on this date and you're just like,
Not a
oh
fuckboy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe you are. I don't
Maybe
know.
you are.
Like,
Maybe
that
you're
was-
the opposite. Maybe
that
you're
was-
acting like not a fuckboy.
like one of
we
my
just
friends
like punched each other too.
one of my friends who was like really good at that. He's like, you just got to be like kind of like dickish and do this and do that. I was like, but I'm not that, man. Like I can't do that. So
Well, I am a dick, but I'm only a dick to people I like.
Yeah.
Or that I really don't like.
or you that you know.
See, I always love leaving it ambiguous because there's a lot of people that I used to work with. They're like, oh, he's only mean to me because he liked me. Is
maybe,
it?
Maybe not. That's classified.
Yeah, it's classified.
That's the new thing right there. But
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
it could be, especially because like we just went through, or still kind of going through, the no contact kind of phase of the pandemic, and we're just getting over. Did you spill?
I hope that was on film.
Maybe. Yeah, we're just getting through that like no contact pandemic phase, and I think the like Tinder apps and all that like
Boomed.
helped people meet other people
wonder
during
how that-
quarantine.
I wonder
because
how
I know a guy who's on his year anniversary right now from meeting his girlfriend
On Tinder and all
on
that?
Tinder during the pandemic.
That's very cool.
Yeah, so they work sometimes.
I don't
but-
know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how that would have worked during the pandemic, man. Like,
Yeah, I don't know either.
hey, like you want to like smash on FaceTime or
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
yeah, that's weird.
yeah. So I don't know.
Because I mean, they were pushing that hard. And I remember like watching like things that's like your first date, and it's like, oh my god, let's make spaghetti together, but like in our own houses because you know COVID.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, honestly, that might have been the best time to actually be on those dating apps because it's
been.
like
It could have been more genuine during the
exactly,
pandemic.
yeah, because you're just like, oh, I want to smash this person really hard, but we can't make any contact, and like,
You've said smash so many times.
yeah, no, I don't want to say fuck. That's just a weird.
What did you say? Like
We
relations.
want to fadangle.
They want to Guillermo because you're a fuck. Anyway, sorry.
You want to Guillermo and Chris because you guys are. Yeah, I don't have anything.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Aw.
Gross.
Yep.
Um.
But yeah, I could see it being more genuine during the pandemic. But again, I didn't have this, so I don't
mean,
know.
I feel like when I was in my early 20s, that's all I could like wanted to do, right? Is like be out there and like get crazy
It
and
was
like
Guillermo.
is Guillermo, yeah, G and Chris it, you know.
Yep, that makes sense.
I was never really successful at that, but was I? I don't know. I mean, yeah, Tinder and all that sucks. For
And it's time.
Thank you. Yeah, I was digging myself
You
in a
were
really
just
big
digging.
hole.
Was I good at it? Well, let me see.
I wasn't-
15, 17,
Oh no, wait, no,
30.
16. No, 17. Yeah, no, 27. No,
Yeah, now we're done.
56, 63.
148 minutes were spent on Tinder.
Yeah.
That's what we're counting, by the way.
Also, I mean, just a little side note.
Side notes.
Having this upcoming generation do dating by judging people.
Oh, dude, that
Well, they're
we didn't
anti,
even,
yeah, which is
I don't
like
know why we completely skipped over that. It's so funny.
DVD extras. Check it out. We'll talk about that for sure.
Oh my god, write that down.
Yeah, I'm writing that down.
All right.
On to the next subject.
Next one.
Round 3.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. This is round 3 of Best of 5.
They had already said round 3. You don't need to say round 3 again. It makes the round 3 sound for you.
Round 3 is up next after this message from your sponsors, and we're back.
There was no.
What I'm
sponsor.
saying is we need some sponsors. So if you feel like sponsoring us, give us a shout, give us a DM, and we can talk business.
Or give us an MD so we can become doctors and have money.
Yes.
Anyway, moving on. The next topic is pancakes versus waffles versus French toast.
So breakfast desserts.
Yeah, the desserts of breakfast. Which one is better?
I do think it's weird that's a thing where it's like, hey, you shouldn't be eating like sugary stuff, but the first thing you should eat this morning is some sugary stuff.
Yeah, I think it's just like a lot of people doing that so they can have like energy or get that fake sugar rush kind of stuff.
Are you into that shit?
I'm not into breakfast.
That's fair.
I don't eat
That's
breakfast.
true. Yeah, you're not. But like the whole waffles, pancakes, and French toast thing, like.
If I had to choose,
But are you into it?
I mean, no, man, I'm not into breakfast.
Well, I don't really
I
consider
don't know,
that breakfast either. Like, I know it's like a breakfast
How
food.
is any of that thing not breakfast? All of those things are breakfast.
I just think of like eggs, hash browns, and sausage, or like meat.
Yeah, that's also breakfast.
That's just like
Last time
bread.
we went to breakfast, both of us got meat and a side of pancakes.
Yeah, I didn't really eat them though.
Yeah, I ate everything.
Look at you.
Technically,
that for my
it wasn't
parents.
even breakfast. It was like
Brunch.
It was like noon.
It's definitely brunch. No mimosas were drink that day though.
Yeah, that's very true.
All right, so go ahead. What's
If I had to pick,
rank them?
rank. Ooh.
Rank them, yeah.
I like pancakes more than waffles, but a good waffle is far superior to a pancake.
Belgian for sure.
So I'd probably go waffles, pancakes, French toast. And I only put French toast last because they're like, I don't like French toast. It's just too cinnamony, eggy.
Yeah,
goop.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I think. Would you go? You went
Waffles,
pan-
cakes, toast.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at us actually making an agreement together.
Yeah, well.
And that's ruined. Watch.
See you
it's
guys
about to be
later.
ruined. Yeah.
Next yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really eat breakfast, but like I like pancakes more. I will have a pancake 9 out of 10 times before I have a waffle. But a good waffle versus a good pancake, there's no competition.
I just feel like with the waffle, there's so much more you need to make it happen.
Yeah, it's harder to.
Like if you don't have a
just pull
waffle
that
maker,
off,
then
yeah.
yeah, obviously you can't make a waffle. But waffle is like
Then is it just a pancake?
yeah, because it's the same type of mixture, right?
Is it? I have no idea.
I think it is. I mean,
I have no idea.
Let us know if you're into like an expertise in this. Also, someone actually gave us this idea.
Oh yeah, this is an idea. We don't remember who,
It's either
but
Tommy or Roger
or
Danny
no, it was neither
Or-
of them. It was neither of them. It was your
or
It's this person right here.
yeah.
All right.
I guess we could just look at it instead of like
Yeah.
using the camera. Stupid. Yeah, I think it's the same thing.
I don't know.
If I had a waffle maker,
if
would
I had a
definitely-
waffle maker, I'd definitely eat a lot of waffles.
yeah, because I like the crispiness, like the
Mm-hmm.
they have to be like slightly like overcooked for me.
I don't know about that, dude.
Just,
I
like,
still
make
like
it
the
crunchy?
soft crunch,
I like crunchy shit.
like with the soft crunch with bacon too. Yeah, that's why I like my waffles.
Okay.
But I'm not into like kitchen utensils that are only specifically for one thing.
Yeah, that's a lot to buy. You have to like
Yeah.
really like waffles to have that happen.
Yep.
But I mean, pancakes are cool. I mean, yeah, French toast is just not.
Yeah, and like I guess I like French toast if it's like simple French toast. I don't want like fucking chocolate, banana, whipped cream, strawberry bullshit on it. I don't want a fucking dessert. I think that's where the dessert aspect comes in, is a lot of French toast.
Yeah, and I mean, so when you're eating, if you were to eat breakfast, do you eat the pancakes last or first,
Same
or
time.
the thing, whatever
So like
it is?
so I guess when we went out to breakfast, I forgot what I got. I want to say there was like hash browns, eggs, and bacon or something like that.
Yeah.
And I got a side of pancakes, and I ate them like at the same time, like interchangeably, like one bite, one bite, one bite, one bite. That's how I eat my
Yeah,
food. So I wouldn't save it.
I think mine is I eat it more like a dessert.
Yeah.
So I eat like on my entire plate, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just have a couple of bites. I never have like a full, like pancake or waffle. Like I never finish one, which is not good. But
I guess stop ordering them. I guess.
yeah, but I mean, like you just want like a little bit. At least I do,
Yeah.
because I love syrup. I do love syrup.
See, that's another thing about pancakes. Nobody actually likes pancakes. They like syrup.
Yeah.
Because pancakes are just syrup sponge, dude.
It just looks really bad when you have like a whole thing of syrup and you're just chugging it in your mouth. So you need to validate you
Yeah.
putting that much maple syrup on
Oh,
pancakes.
that just, I think I got diabetes just
I
thinking
did,
about
yeah.
that.
Actually, I could just taste it. Like, oh, let me
Like that
just-
scene in Super Troopers where they're chucking the maple syrup.
Gross. I love that movie.
I want to do that. We should do that.
You know what we should do is go up to like Canada and go get some like actual maple syrup from fucking a tree.
I mean, Amazon exists. We don't need to actually go to Canada.
That'd be cool though. Just fucking and then just wait. It's like how the Canadians ice fish.
Okay,
Okay.
I guess.
I think that's why they're in Vermont, don't they?
Yeah, I think like that happens in northern United States too.
I just want to go to Canada, dude.
Yeah, apparently. I don't know why you got all like, I just want to go to Canada, dude.
Just so I can talk like this the whole time, you know? Be like, hey, where you
Because
from?
you're so exotic.
I'm from the fucking South, dude. What's up?
What's up, hey? Like how? Like Mexico? Oh, United States, homie.
Yeah, see, like not that South, but like South, you know?
Yes, like not the South, because that's like, you know, like Alabama.
Like not like South America either, you know? Like
because
just,
that's like,
South, that's it.
but not like South. There's like Antarctica, homie.
Oh, homie, that's
I
like
don't know,
north
okay,
now.
I
At
don't
one
know where
point, you know?
We're going way off topic. We're way off topic.
If you're in the middle of Antarctica, is every direction north?
No, north is north.
But where's north if you're at the South Pole?
Up.
They're all up.
Are they though?
Yeah.
One's obviously a direction.
I mean, I think there's got to be like a circle. It's like if you're in the circle, everywhere's north, south, east.
Isn't everywhere south?
That's what I'm saying. See, this is.
Actually, I don't know. It's
Has
based
nothing
on
to do
it's
with
based on
pancakes and
it's based
waffles,
on the
but,
pole, and because the Earth is like tilted, then it's not necessarily exactly north in every direction you're going.
Do you think they eat pancakes and waffles in Antarctica?
No, I mean probably not.
Actually-
like nobody lives there except for like polar bears and scientists.
So I actually had a friend who him and his girlfriend actually like worked as chefs like on this like science base,
Mm-hmm.
and they say like they had to order everything like in 6 months. That's
Yeah.
super crazy, but I don't
Like
think
6 month bulk.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
and
makes
they had to
sense.
get everything precisely, and they had to like ration out everything because if you didn't, then you wouldn't have this meal in this specific day, and
Mm-hmm.
it's wild, man. But I don't think they had pancakes or waffles
Well, that's their
or
fault.
French toast. I don't
Yeah,
even know
fuck
why
French toast.
Yeah, French toast is not.
I'd
it's-
rather have the bread for something else.
I'd rather call it freedom toast.
Wow, maybe that's why I don't like it because it's French.
It's the French.
Well, it looks like it's time.
Oh, no, we still got 7
Oh,
seconds.
sorry, I
Yeah.
saw 10 and I saw 1.
Yeah.
The hat's in the way
So
of the
we agree
timer.
with waffles, pancakes, and French toast,
Gross.
and that is time.
I still don't like breakfast.
It's true.
I like how we got way off topic. Sorry, guys, if you were actually interested in this topic.
I mean, it went from maple syrup to Canada to Antarctica. I think that's still pretty relevant to the topic.
I guess. Because people don't actually like pancakes. They like syrup.
Would you like some pancakes?
Smoking a pancake? Got it.
That was good. That was good.
Round 4.
All right, subject number 4, right?
You ever notice a bad habit that we're drinking an energy drink on almost every podcast?
I think that's why I didn't drink this one, but whatever.
All right.
At least we drink. At least I know we drink one once a week.
Yep. That's all we drink is once a week. And we have 31 episodes now. So we've only drank our entire lives 31 energy drinks.
Yeah, and then we like there's one time where we recorded 2 episodes in one day,
Yeah. So,
or in 1 week.
yeah. So that didn't count. Anyway, what's the next topic, G?
All right, next topic. This one comes from me, I think. Monies. Jesus.
Hey, G, what's the next topic, G?
Ready? Go.
We're keeping that in.
Movies that make a funny porn.
You want to look at the camera next time you say that?
No, because I was reading it because I couldn't read my own handwriting.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, this,
Movies that would make a funny porn. So as in like
So,
porn
like-
parodies or movie concepts that would be funny as a porn.
movie concepts that would make funny as a porn. So, not like porn parodies because you can do like Star Wars.
Yeah, there's and like whatever Scooby Doo, but with naughty words in there somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to think of like a really disgusting
Yeah,
title.
the only
but
ones I
we
could
want
think
you
of
guys.
were-
We want you guys to like this podcast.
Yeah.
The one that came to mind immediately was Godzilla versus Kong.
Wow. Okay. So like the concept of Godzilla versus King Kong,
Yeah.
but a porn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the movie, so I don't know what that reference is.
No, that was my Godzilla attempt.
Oh, that was not even.
Yeah.
That
Oh
sounded
no,
like.
that's Godzilla having a good time.
Is Godzilla still asexual according to lore, or did they like?
I don't know.
Yeah, because I remember they were saying like Godzilla was
And that's
asexual,
technically bestiality, so that's.
but if it's two animals, does that count?
I mean, they're both beast.
It's interspecies erotica.
And throw Pacific Rim in there. Fuck it.
Yeah, that would have been like a.
Wah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the one that came to mind immediately when I wrote this.
Mm-hmm.
Godzilla versus Kong.
Godzilla
Like,
versus Dong.
I think we should just leave it to just movie titles. Not even like, what if like you have this movie concept for this concept? So just be like, I guess yeah, we'll change it to like funny porn names of like actual movies.
So you want to start over?
So no, the Godzilla versus Kong is perfect.
Godzilla versus King Dong. Done.
Oh, you're
next.
Oh, you're trying to actually put like that into it. Okay,
Next.
that's fair. Avengers Endgame, Infinity War. No, so much casting.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't know. Infinity whores.
Star Trek Into Darkness.
Wow. Yeah.
Rush Hour.
Yep. Rush Hour.
Oh man, that's funny. The Terminator.
That might be borderline illegal.
The Terminator 3.
The Rise of the Machines.
Oh god, we're fucking children.
All of these just in context of being a porn and not a movie.
That's what
It's
I'm
so
saying.
stupid.
That's what I love it. This is an amazing topic. The Fast and the Furious. The Fast 5.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's like speed run.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's a little dangerous there.
Yeah. In and out.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah.
Meh.
As long as when he's done, he makes that coin noise.
Yeah. Ba-ding.
Gross.
Oh, dude, how the fuck we're gonna?
You really can't think of any?
No.
Really?
No.
Any Mark Doctor Strange? Oh no. God, this is amazing. I love it. Oh man. That one got you, didn't it?
Dude.
That one got you, didn't it?
Dude.
Oh, that one got you for sure. I love it.
Dude, I can't do this.
You can. You got this. You got
topic's
this.
too rough.
You got this. Come on. Dude, Toy Story. Oh no.
Oh God, I can't, dude. I'm broken now.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Oh man. Oh no. Oh God. You got to give me at least one, dude. Come
Dude,
on.
I can't. I can't.
Oh
Oh,
man.
it hurts.
Oh, that was a good one. Daredevil.
Anaconda
Anaconda.
with Jennifer Lopez.
And
still.
Ice Cube.
Oh God,
Oh man,
I can't.
that was a good one.
I can't, dude. I'm broken.
This subject is just legit, just us
I
laughing
knew,
the whole
I
time.
couldn't do this. That's why I didn't want to do this one. But here we are.
That's the beauty of the hat,
can't,
man.
dude.
That's the beauty of the hat. Is you get it, and we just start rambling.
No, fuck.
You okay?
No, guys, there's still too many.
Zach and Miri make a porno.
That was actually a porno. Didn't they do Star Wars as theirs, and
Yeah,
they put
that's-
all this money into it, and then
The all final ale chapter. Revenge of the shit.
gross. I forgot about that
What kind of
part.
porno are you watching? Oh man, that was a good one.
My chest.
You really can't think of any?
No, not anymore, dude. I almost died.
The Rise of Skywalker. There's so many innuendos in these movies. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. The Unusual Suspects. The Incredible Hulk. That's a good one.
Did you see that movie? It's called see, I'm fucking broken. There's a movie called The Incredible Bulk.
Thor Ragnarok. I couldn't know. That was a good-
Ragnarok. It's
Ragnarok,
there. It's
there you
there. It's there. But that's I don't know.
Or Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. Ooh,
Rock the cock.
I think I'm okay. I think I'm done.
Yeah. So yeah. Sorry. That was just like 5 minutes of us just laughing our asses
Dude, I
off.
can't-
If there's
can't.
any, we still have a minute left, so we can still
can't.
come with them. If you guys have any that you think are fucking hilarious, please put in the comment section or wherever you find them.
My
man.
brain literally broke
Yeah, I
like
did.
30 seconds into that.
Oh, my
and
God.
I just died for the last like
Charlie
5
and the
minutes.
Chocolate Factory was probably my favorite one.
Oh, dude, stop. I think I pulled a muscle
I
laughing
think
so
you
hard.
did.
Oh, my neck hurts.
The Lord of the Rings.
Cock rings?
I mean, they never said which kind, right? My precious, know what I mean?
That's my Zac Efron meme.
High School Musical.
Gross.
Hamilton. No, that's not really a movie, is it?
It's a play, I guess.
I mean, it's on Disney Plus.
That counts.
Frozen. Tangled. Toy Story was pretty funny.
Yeah, Toy Story's pretty good.
Not Ratatouille. That's a really good. That's a gross one.
Yeah, I would never disrespect my boy Remy like that,
Up.
though.
Inside Out. Or-
Oh, God.
And that is time. We hope you guys enjoyed that as much as we did.
God damn it.
Oh no.
I knew I couldn't do this, dude.
I know you couldn't.
Oh,
Let's move on so we can make sure Chris survives this. On to the next one.
Final round.
I just want to apologize to everybody for the last topic. I'm a giant child,
I love that you're holding a laughter while you're saying all this.
and I can't function because
You
my
guys-
mind goes to the worst places and stays there, and then just pile on myself and just add more and more context in my head.
Dude, solo.
The last topic of this podcast. I have to go my NPR voice because if I don't talk softly, I'm going to die.
Oh, no.
Being sober and talking to drunk people.
Oh, God.
Being sober and talking to drunk people.
God, that's the worst sometimes.
Because we've both worked in bars. Okay, sorry, it's wearing off now.
Is it, though?
Yeah. So we both worked in bars, and we've both been in bars. So we have both sides of the story with each other even.
Homeward bound.
No more.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So, because you were a manager at a bar for a minute, right?
I was, yeah.
How was that for you? Because we were at managers at different bars. I was more of like a restaurant bar, and you were just strictly a bar.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I mean, managing a bar is I think
Shit's all
my
jacked.
management style was very much a lot of the kids that were under me were college kids. Mm-hmm. So I always made sure that was there was a priority of them doing that because that's their future, you know. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I'd be at the bar a lot of the times when it would be like finals weeks and things like that. But I mean, that's not really, I guess, what the subject of the matter is. When it came to being sober and talking to drunk people, I got really good at it, but it is exhausting sometimes because the narrative just changes so quickly sometimes that you're just kind of
definitely.
like, oh, fuck, like, how do I tell this guy I don't want to talk about this or even talk to him and be nice about it?
Yeah.
But all the while still trying to be like, you know.
Yeah, I think that was my biggest problem is like, it's just so exhausting and people like come up to you and just start talking to you and you're like, yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, like I'm busy. Like, but they just don't pick up on how busy you actually are the entire time. And like, you have to be nice because if you're rude, then it could completely change the tone of the entire conversation.
Yeah.
Because drunk people are very hostile.
Yeah, it's
very quickly.
It's not to say I've had some good conversations with drunk
Volatile.
people.
That's the word I was looking for. Drunk people are very volatile.
But I know when I get drunk, I can't shut the fuck up. So
Yeah,
I get
same.
that. I totally get that. I'm just kind of like, yo, like, okay, cool. So
Like-
I mean, I understood that 100%. But
Like, remember when you were hosting trivia and I was all drunk and just talking shit to you while you're like, dude, I'm working. Shut the fuck up. I'm like, yeah, all right. So anyway,
I'm like, Chris, fucking stop, man. You're like, okay.
I gave him anxiety that night.
He really did.
He deserved it.
Again, sober, drunk. But I'm sure I've done the same thing to him more times than not.
Yeah. There were a bunch of times. I remember hanging out with you on a St. Patrick's Day or something like years ago.
Fuck.
You were DJing somewhere and I just got off of work and you're like, dude, come say what's up. So I roll in, you're just like, blah, 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 and just start fucking like yelling at me, but like you were talking just loudly. I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna leave.
I guess the hardest thing about that more than anything is just having a conversation with people you're not, like, you don't want to have a conversation. So even like bartending and being sober.
Because everyone's super friendly when they're drunk until they're the opposite.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, I 100% agree to that. I think when it comes to bartending, you understand that you're there to be either an escape for someone or like have like that social ambition and just keep on talking, which, believe it or not, when it comes to being in any type of situation like that, whether it be service industry or even performing, it's all an act. Like, you know, I mean, I'm very friendly as it is. I'm very welcoming to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Mainly because like I want to be, right?
Because that's how you get your monies.
But also there is something to be said. God damn it, I've tried my hardest not to say that today. There is something to be said about as a bartending and having these conversations with people that you really don't want to have. Like one is this guy who used to go downstairs to the Jaeger. He would always talk about
Frank?
how his no, not Frank. Frank. Hi, Frank. You don't
Hi,
listen
Frank.
to these.
You
Whatever.
don't listen to anything.
Anyways. No, it's this like older man. He would go down there and every single night he would tell me about how his ex-wife tried killing him. That's why he's in Greeley. And I'm just like, okay, cool, dude. Like, yeah, okay, cool. Like, yeah, all right, cool. You know, and like things like that kind of get tiring, but at the same time, you have to just understand that that's why you're there. You know what I mean? Like, you're working because for one, you need money, but also you have to take in mind that people coming in are either here to have a good time or kind of release or escape from things, you know? But I guess outside of that, it's really difficult to have a conversation with anyone for that matter, but especially if they're drunk.
Oh yeah, man. And like the worst part about the place I worked, drop your little pen.
Yeah.
The worst part about where I worked when I was a manager, it was mostly employees too, which is a very difficult work environment. But at the same time, it's like easy because like if employees get drunk, then you have more like say and power over them than like a normal casual person on the street.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yo, you need to leave now or you're not going to have a job. You know, it's like you're acting a fool. And then they're like, all right, and they leave. They can't really rebuttal anything like that. But also that makes them a little looser to even with like the bartenders, you know, pouring a little heavier and all this kind of stuff. And it's just like, guys, stop.
Well,
Go home.
It also makes it difficult. This is going to sound, it's going to sound bad on my end, but having those situations where you like talk to someone and like, especially being in, you know, in like the local scene, whether it be musically or bartending, like outside of like that aspect, they want to like be friends with you, and you're just like, dude, like, yeah, for sure, but also not the right place or time, or like I'm just not in that mood.
Yeah,
and then,
I mean, you could probably get it a lot more than I did, but I know exactly what you're saying. Like being like a person people see all the time in Greeley, that makes them in their head think that you're friends.
Yeah,
and it's not that we don't like people. It's just that it's hard to be friends with everybody, especially when you're playing a show and people are just like, hey, man, but you have to go do your rounds and network with everybody. You can't stay talking to one person the entire time.
And I do try to do my best with that in that situation, but usually in those situations, I'm drinking with them, so I'm loosened up with them as well. But yeah, I think it's kind of hard when, like, let's say like I go to the Rio or something and hang out with you or Armando, and like we could never have like a conversation for like more than 5 minutes because someone's always like coming in and trying to talk to us, which is fine. And we're totally used to it, but there is some of those conversations, especially like this.
People just want to talk to us all the time.
I mean, like one of us, not like
not both.
All three of us at the same time. It's like, oh, this guy wants to talk to Armando. Oh, this guy's talking to Chris. This guy's talking to Gii.
Do you just call yourself Gii?
No, I was like this person over here.
You just talked about yourself in third person though.
Yeah, whatever.
You just replace me with Gii too much.
Yeah, I do that too much. I need to stop doing that. Also, no, I'm not going to.
Also, don't do that.
I think especially this year, it's become super hard, especially with everything opening up. Everyone wants to spout out their opinions to me, and I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care if you voted for Trump, if you voted for Biden, what you believe in the mask mandate, what you don't believe in the mask mandate, vaccine. I was like, I don't care. Like, just talk to me about something completely different because
it's the same topics. Like, because those are the huge talking points of a lot of people because they feel so strongly in either direction. And
yeah, like that's
both of us are just like, I don't fucking care.
That's been like my biggest pet peeve is like, yeah, like I'm so glad everything's opening. I was like, yeah, the stupid fucking polis and this shit and that shit. I was like, I don't care. Like I'm just just stop talking about any of this because I don't have an opinion on this. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the election was really hard to talk to drunk people more so while being sober because like drunk people, like I said, are very volatile. They're very very
confident,
driven and confident. And like they just start just going in on what they think. I'm like, yeah, you know, it's whatever. And it's like, what? You don't believe me? I'm like, no, man, I just don't care. And also, it doesn't matter if I believe you or not because I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm going to look it up if I care about it. And then if you're right, you're right. If you're not right, we're never going to talk about it again.
Yeah, there was this one instance. And that's time, sorry. There was this one instance.
I can't see because the hat's in the way.
It's all good. There is this one instance where I had this lady come up to me after a show. And I was talking, I think, to the bar manager. And she was just like, that was a really good set. I was like, oh, thank you so much, miss. Like, I do appreciate it, this, and that. And somehow or another turned into me talking about Ryan Reynolds. And she's like, oh, I don't like Ryan Reynolds. Like, he's too much of a liberal. I'm just like, okay, how about George Clooney? I'm like, no one hates George Clooney. Like, oh, definitely not that. I was like, okay, how about Tom Hanks? She's like, oh, Tom Hanks is the worst out of them. I was like, Merle Haggard. And she's like, I love Merle. I was like, okay, I'm not talking to you. Like, that's not even that I agree or disagree with you. Because, like, again, I don't really give a shit. It's just a matter of like, I told her, like, listen, miss, like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't like talking politics while I'm drinking or when I'm working.
Yeah.
And she got really upset that I said that. I'm just like, listen, I'm not here for that. I'm here to have a good time with you, and we can have a discussion if you'd like later on. But also, I don't want to have one, so we're not going to. So fuck off.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
I felt kind of bad, but it's also kind of like, there's a time and a place. Me sober and you drunk is not not the time or place.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
Anyway, if you guys have any fun stories about entertaining drunk people or doing your best to not talk to drunk people, let us know.
Also,
real.
If you're the kind of person who can be sober and be around drunk people, like, props to you. That's wonderful.
Tell us how.
Give us the secret.
Yeah, tell us how, please.
The secret stuff.
Michael's secret stuff.
Space Jam. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in to this episode. We're going to keep the Spaceballs. Yes.
Wow.
Blazing Saddles. No, that one doesn't work. Does it work? It does work. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it go though.
Well, hey, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, make sure you guys
That's
like,
my
comment,
line.
and subscribe.
If you guys are listening to this on any other podcast network, Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, please follow and hit that like button, subscribe, whatever.
Write a review.
Write a review, or don't, unless it's bad. Unless it's about Gii, then definitely write a bad review about Gii, but give me props.
I mean, give it 5 stars and be like, fuck G. And I'll be like,
Yeah.
okay, that's fair. You can still give us 5 stars.
Yeah. Is it 5 stars? I thought it was like out of 10. Is it 5? I don't remember.
Like stars is the way to go, I guess. But you guys have a good day, have a good week, have a good evening. We'll see you guys next time on Best of 5 Podcast.
Friday, yeah. See you Friday.
Or DVDS's for sure. It'll be a fun one.
All right,